How's it going? Welcome back to another stormy morning here in Icarus. I know it seems like every time we go to record, there's a storm going on outside. I mean, kind of because there is, but dude, the storms in this game are fantastic, man. Terrifying, but they look so nice. So we did have a couple days of nice sunshine weather. No storms, no lightning, no fires in between videos. So went ahead, got all the cave cleaned out that we found in the last video. So all of the iron and all the copper, plus the coal too, is over here and smelted up. Now we do have some stuff left over there. I think it's like 3 or 4 nodes of the platinum. We can't harvest that yet. So we'll have to revisit that cave at a different point in time. And turns out the cave worms, they respawn. I didn't realize that. Ran in there like crazy and almost died, man. It was no joke when you got like 6 of those guys on you. But we've got some of the stuff set up too for upgrading our base. Kind of played with it some in the last video. So we have the roof tiles and the wall ones, plus some of the foundations. Now with all the iron that we got out of there, I've got quite a bit of parts made up. Turn the HUD back on. I think, if I counted right, I probably didn't. We should have all the parts that we need for upgrading our base, minus some of the stone beams. Couldn't really count those, so just made some. And what we're wanting to do is upgrade all the exterior to the stone. And then I want to unlock, if we can today, the interior wood. We need the carpentry bench for that. That'll give us the railings for the inside. That'll give us some of the walls, some of the floors, all the extra advanced parts, things like that. And that'll be a pretty good contrast from the stone to the interior wood for the floors. So I think it'll look pretty nice. Now, one thing I'm really hoping is that the wood here, right, this will be the same color and texture as the interior wood. That way it actually matches. It should. Seems like most stuff in this game is pretty well made as far as the textures and things like that go. So really hope that matches. If not, I will lose my mind. So, we've got one of the foundations over here. And what I did was I counted enough just for the outer ones. So the inside ones, right? Like the ones right here in the middle, we're not changing out. No real point in it, I don't think. At least right now. So I'm going to go ahead while the storm's going on. I don't want to repair all this stuff to upgrade it, but we have to. We'll start off with these. We're kind of low on weight already. Let's try this. We'll see how it works out with the storm. Now, none of these should have to be replaced. And actually, hold on. Before we start this, there's a new hammer, too. Somewhere. Iron one. So it's going to be minus 5% on the action whole time. So when we're going to repairing stuff, it'll be a lot faster. Now, I think with these, they're good up to tier 5 storms. So all the normal wind and rain that we get shouldn't damage it like it does these. But anything like I don't know if a 5 will damage it. I think it's like a 6, 7, or 8 on the tier on the storms. We'll have to do repairs. So should kind of save some time with that. What are we missing for? We have everything. Yeah, we got quite a bit of the iron left over. Made up probably about 600 or 700 nails. So we had quite a bit of iron from that one cave. Just destroy it. We don't need it. And then made one of the iron knives as well. Just for doing some hunting in between videos. We're up to level 17. So, we're moving along, man. Moving along. Alright, so, upgrades. The storm should be letting up here pretty soon. I'm hoping I can actually reach all of the parts for upgrading. We should be able to. I really like the upgrade system in this game. So simple just to change one part out with another. I don't know if I accounted for the ones under here. We'll see how many I have left over. If we do, might need to pick up one of these just to see those 3 tiles. The main reason I'm changing these over to stone is just for the looks, right? Because having a stone base on clay, let's be honest, looks a little bit weird, you know? Don't know if I can reach those under there. Even the stone with the wood looks fairly well. How many have we got left? None. Okay, so that's how I had it counted properly. So, the rain is gone. Turn the light off. We'll drop the old parts back off just for right now. And I'll probably destroy them later. I don't think we need it. We do got one more building we are working on. And that's going to be our storeroom for all of our wood piles, all of the stone, stuff like that. Kind of want to do it over here. I think, want to wait and see about the garden. I think we need water for that, so the garden might go over on this side. How flat is the land over here? So we got stone and stuff over here. Maybe the storeroom will be over here on this side. And we'll do the garden on the back side. And then animals around the back. There's a wolf over there. Terrifying thing. Just saying. Alright. Next we'll do the walls. Hopefully I counted correctly. If not, I'll have to make up some more. Leave this in here. Let's just do a stack at a time. It's a lot to upgrade. So much to upgrade, man. Alright, so we're done with everything except for the beams. I didn't realize we have these right here. We might have to do one more right here, just so that it doesn't look too weird on the roof. We'll see, man. We'll see. Now, those I will have to make more of because I know I don't have enough. But the wood on the inside kind of brightens it up a little bit. You know? Had to build some scaffolding over here, too, just to be able to get to the roof parts. It's a little high up, man. It's kind of weird doing some of the upgrades like that. Because you can't reach it from down here. You can do repairs, right? But you can't reach it from down here for upgrades. So, it's kind of weird, man. Kind of weird. Let's see what we have in here for the beams. And let's get rid of the wood. All this stuff I'll probably go ahead and break down in between videos. Those are not too heavy. Okay. I know for sure we're going to need more of the beams. Let's go up over here. We'll see how they look real quick on the sides up here. Easy, buddy. You can make it. I know you can. Oh, you know what? I didn't account for the roof out here. I have to do those as well. I need to get up top there. Let's just start with the beams in here. Now, for inside, I'm thinking all these will be the interior wood beams, and these we'll just do with the stone ones. How beefy are the stone ones, though, is a thing. We can't reach those from out here. Have to do those from inside. It looks not too bad. Do I have them down here on the floor? Is that a beam? I think that is, right? It is. Goes along the floor here. Ah, dude. That's a lot of upgrades. We don't trip on that, though. Even though it's in front of the door. That's kind of nice. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's see how the corners look. Turn our light on. It actually looks not too bad. I think having the interior ones on the inside will be a nice contrast difference, you know? With the colors. Dude, the upgrades are so nice in this game. Holy crap, dude. We don't have them on the corner, so we need them? We don't see any light through there. So it is connected fully right there. Let's do a couple more and we'll see how it looks from the outside. We'll do this corner here. And then the floor, too. I wonder if I can hit the floor ones from the outside. Let's see real quick. I do like how the roof is a little bit darker than the sides. Instead of having it all the same, it'll be too much of all the same color. That's one thing I was worried about. We might do a different roof here soon, too. So there's different flavors that are the same durability. One, we got the beeswax. I had to make some of those once we get the bees kind of set up. But that might look good. And then I'm wanting to do the whole base in probably stone brick or the red brick. Where is the clay brick? That's part of the DLC stuff, though. But the roof on that would look very nice on this. We can hit these from out here. That kind of works, man. Alright, give me a few minutes. Let me get the rest of these done. Let's open the windows. Let some air flow through. Very, very nice day, and we're out already. Probably need about maybe 100 more or so. The stone seems almost too much. Maybe what we'll do... Well, no. Let's say maybe what we'll do is leave this wood out here. Have to get the beeswax. Wood. I'll probably do this one out here as that. Just for the color difference and maybe the roof tiles until we can get the other DLC stuff unlocked. Then we'll have stone and wood. Alright, man. So I think we're just about done. Ah, there's one more up there. Can I reach it? I need a piece. But went ahead and made all the parts for this as well. Just for right now, like I said, we'll probably change it out with some wood later on. Just to kind of change up all of the stone look. I know there's some more of the pillars somewhere that I forgot. But so far, man, it's looking pretty good. So let's see about this. We're going to need the one pillar out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more, 9 plus that one. Let's make 10 if we can. That away. We can make 5. What are we missing? Some more nails. Dude, the iron goes so fast, man. So fast. Let's do 30. I was wanting to upgrade all the floors in here today as well. We might not have enough of the iron. I mean, we'll kind of see how it goes. What do we need for that? Tell you what, let's do this. Let's sleep. Just to let time pass. And so the sun can actually come out so we can see properly. Turn that off. It's not too bad. Let's open up all the windows as well. Just so that it's not so claustrophobic. Oh yeah, we got one of the roof tiles in here. So, that's terrifying. Why do we have this left over? Did we miss a roof tile somewhere? We got some more of the beams there too. No, just counted wrong. It happens, dude. It happens. Look, man, numbers. There are so many of them. It's not my fault. Alright, so we got 5 of these. We need the nails. We can leave that one for right now. That's an extra. 27. Let's just do 10 more altogether. And that'll get that started. Nails are done. Alright, well, these are crafting. Let's take a look at tier 2. Carpentry bench. Okay. We got 10 points. We want the interior. I'm thinking the beeswax. Just for the roof. Tier 5 storms. Tier 5 storms. So that's going to be beeswax, wood, and fiber. Not very expensive, but the thing is, we haven't got any of the bee stuff set up. Now, I think we got 5 of the honeycomb. And that can be made in the mortar and pestle, which I need to put on top of one of the tables. But that can make up the beeswax, right? I think if we unlock it. There's beehives. Small one, large one, extractor, breeding center 2. That's kind of weird. Breeding bees. Honeycomb products. That's going to be the beeswax. So we need more honey. Okay. But that is a possibility eventually. So, for the crafting station... What was it called? Carpentry? It's not made there. We made over here. Copper nails and wood. Wood we got plenty of. Let's start getting the copper nails made. Of those. Let's grab these. And then I think we're kind of set. Where was that one beam that we saw? Right there. Upgrade that one. Upgrade these. The inside is done on those. Jump down here. Don't break a leg. Please. Did these. I went ahead and removed the ones around the doorway. I don't know, man. It was kind of bugging me a little bit. That they were in the way. Happens. It happens. Alright. So we're good out here. And on this side, we need to actually place some down. One there. I know, I'm using gates for railings. I kind of like how they look. We'll place one right here and then do some sideways. And it also works for getting up and down off the deck fairly simply. There we go. Let's do one right here. Repair our stairs. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to have some of the stone ones for stairs. So we got 1, 2, 3. We need 4 altogether on the roof parts. We got 1 made up. And that'll be for our stairs. Right? Right. Alright, so. Nails. We're done. Try, we need some wood. We got plenty of it. We'll put 2 stacks in there. Breaking down all that stuff. I still got a ton more to break down. But dude, it is so much on the return. Alright, craft one of you. We'll probably just set it on the opposite side in here. Right over there by the window. There's our stairs. Let's upgrade these while that's doing its thing. Why is that broke? Kinda weird. There we go, man. Upgraded stairs. I hear you. I see you. Terrifying thing. I need the hide. Holy crap, have I gone through a ton of the hide. Hide, leather, whatever you want to call it. A lot of them. A bunch of them over there. They see me, but they're kind of stuck on the stone. Alright, so that's sorted there. One more out here. Perfect, dude. Perfect. Alright, so, close the doors. Safety first, man. There are wolves outside. Carpentry. Not sure why I jumped. It happens. Kind of excited, not gonna lie. Drop this right here. Alright, so... dude, so much stuff, man. So much stuff. Oh, yeah, we got the torches, too, right? Now, I heard these don't provide as much light as the floor ones. We'll make one, test it out and see, and kind of go from there. There's the ladder. Oh, we need copper nails for all this. Alright, so floor tiles. We'll make one to see how it looks. Let's do 20. We don't have very much of the copper. You don't get as much from the caves as you do the other stuff. Oh, and he refined wood. Okay, so 1 wood makes a refined wood. Again, not a big deal. We got plenty of that. This is all overstock. Drop these off for the moment. I need to destroy all that. Dude, we got so much bones, man. Holy crap, dude. So much bones. It's from all the farming I'm doing for the leather. We got plenty of that as well now. We'll keep that. We might need that for the building. I don't know for sure. And let's put the meat out on the drying rack. I hear you. Stay over there, buddy. Stay over there. You're fine, man. You're fine. Dude, these things... Gotta do something about him. Turn the light off. Alright, so... Wooden wood. So that's gonna be a 1-to-5 ratio. So that's not too bad. Let's do max. That'll get those going. There's our nails. So is it just the refined wood and copper nails? Okay, so it's not very expensive at all. For that. I want the floors. Trapdoor. That's 20 for each one. Okay. That's going to take a minute or two. I'll see you back in a few minutes. I need to let a lot of this stuff make up. We'll do 1 or 2 tiles and see how it looks in here. And out here as well. Again, couldn't find the doors anywhere. We need some lights out here too. Torches are out. That's why it's so dark. It looks a lot better. It's kind of all stone. I like mixing the stone and wood. So we'll definitely do... Oh, there's one of the parts up there. We'll do some of the beeswax to kind of mix that in until we get the brick blocks. I think those will look pretty good. Alright, so we need 72 of these to do the whole base. I think we might have built a very large base. I'm just saying, man. Dude, let's see how it looks. Alright, so interior wood. Give it a second. Let the rubble go away. It's definitely a lot brighter than the normal floor. Oh, that looks nice, dude. Does that match? I think it does. Why is there a gap? Is that a gap? That's just lighting. I think it does match. Okay. So that's not too bad. We need some rugs. Do they have rugs to put down? Oh, that would look fantastic, dude. Okay. So it's not too bad. So we need 72 altogether. Minus 6. So I think we have enough of the copper. Kind of see the copper nails in there. That's kind of neat, man. Nice detail for sure on the wood. You know? But that'll do all these. Then I still want to do the pillars and railings. Let's see if we can make a railing. Hello? HUD? There we go. Let's make one of you. And then one of you. Just for some testing. Just to see how it looks. We need some more of the wood, right? Oh, wait. We can't replace it? That's kind of weird. It's weird how the railings are pickup with X instead of Y. And then... can't upgrade them. That will look a lot better. Especially once we get the floors over here. And then with the pillars too. Can we make a pillar? Absolutely. Oh. Stop. Clear. Craft. Wait. Can we do the upgrade? We can't. So they're square as well. It does clip in very nice as well. I think that'll work out, man. I think it'll look nice. It brightens up the room a ton. You know, with the lighter floors. So let's do this, okay? It's going to take probably about half an hour real time to craft up all the parts. I think we got all the copper that we need. How much do we need for the... It was 288 nails that we needed for just the floors. Those are 4. They're all 4 each. We might be out of copper by the end of this video. But it's fine, dude. It's fine. Not a big deal. Now, for the lightning rod... Hold on. I think that needs copper and iron. Right here. It doesn't. Just 10 copper ingots. So 50 meter radius. Does it have to be at the highest point? It doesn't say. Need to unlock it for sure. Let's just make one. We do have to repair it is a thing. I mean, normally, look, dude. Real life. Lightning rod should be on the tallest point. Which will be up there. The problem is getting up there. To repair it. So 50 meter range. That should be the whole base if it's up on the chimney. Right? I don't know. I don't know. Let's work on the interior. I really want to get that done for today. Then we can start building our other stuff because there's some items too. There's a new storage that I saw. This one. That's 40 storage slots. Let's make one of those real quick. So that's going to be wood, leather, nails, and then rope. We have nails over here? Absolutely. Is that made here? Oh, never mind. It is. Rope. I got some making up. 22. And then let's do Just one for the moment. We'll probably end up using them because it is so much more storage than a normal one. Right now, the medium ones are 20. Oh, that is tiny, too. Oh, that works out because we have the flat walls over here. No, it's not staying here. Oh, dude, that's fantastic, man. Now, these you can stack too high. I wonder if you can stack the... Science. Science. You don't know until you know, you know. We need another one anyways. Probably need about 3 or 4. Dude, the amount of resources you get from the caves eats up a lot of space. Too steep, okay? You can't stack them. I mean, it makes sense, dude. It makes sense. Alright, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to empty my hands. Make up all of the refined wood that we need for doing the floors. I'll change all of our storage around. Get that set up right here. We'll come back. I'll probably do all this stuff off camera and then just show you the finished product. But we'll get all of the wood on the inside changed over. If we can. Again, depending on the copper that we have. Let's start making up some more nails. Let's do 40. We'll do as much as we can today. Next video, I want to make one of the contact devices that we need. Where's it at? This thing. So that's iron ingots, not a big deal. But that's part of the progress we need. So we'll do that in the next video, and then we'll do another cave run, not Jay. There we go. Yeah, that'll allow us to start getting missions and stuff. Super, super curious and excited about that. I wanted to make that in this video, but that might be a whole video by itself. So we'll stay with for the next one. But getting the base done in here, I'll be happy. At least we can leave base now, do our exploring, and not worry about stuff getting destroyed by the storms. Right? That's the main thing. Massive base. Maybe went overboard on it. Alright, so it's been a couple in-game days. I think like 2 or 3 maybe. It's been forever, dude. But this is the last that we need for out here. Now we are doing some renovating real quick. And we'll talk about it here in a second. But for right now, let me show you what we have. So, that is a base currently. Looks so much better, dude. Oh, looks so nice, man. I like the wood. It's super, super bright compared to the other stuff. Hello? Get out of my deck. Just saying. But yeah, I want to do some work back here. We'll talk about it here in a second. Let me show you the inside. It turned out fantastic, man. So much brighter, dude. Looks so much better, man. Haven't done out there. We're doing some renovating there, too. We'll talk about it in a minute. Here's a storage. We got 4 of them set up. We got all of our wood stuff. Wood, sticks, and fiber. I got room for other things as well. We got all of our ores. Dirts, coals. We got some of the sulfur. Some of our oxygen stuff. Silicate, gold, a little bit of stone as well. All of our bones. That was leather. We've gone through so much leather today, man. And then the furs. And kind of like miscellaneous stuff. Some of our cave items. Some of our extra weapons and tools. Things like that. This is just overflow for the moment. Not sure what to do with it. That's the top part there. Went ahead and moved our food storage over here. Just for right now. So that is all of our food items. Some of the medical stuff as well. And I'll show you up top real quick. I like how bright it made it in here, you know, changing it over. Stairway? Still not real happy with this. Again, not exactly sure what I want to do. And then we need to make a bed before we go. A proper bed, and there's 2 different ones I'm looking at. One is going to be just a regular wooden bed, but there's also this. Let's unlock this and see how expensive the stuff is. It's got a lot of stuff in here. It's a carved wood. And kind of cool stuff, but it's very expensive on the copper nails, which we are almost out of copper. And then we got some of the refined wood. That stuff takes forever. Like real time, we're talking an hour or 2? Nah, maybe not 2. Maybe about an hour or so. Since we did the last cut, it takes forever for the refined wood. So definitely get that stocked up so that we have it for building next time. Let's look in this real quick and we'll talk about the renovating that we're doing. So, yeah, here's the other bed stuff. So for this guy, we just need fur. Do we want to do the carved wood? I think it's a different color than the other stuff. So that's 120% on the sleep. 700 seconds of well rested. 20 on the coziness. 110 on the sleep. 650 and 14. Okay, let's definitely do the other one. Let's grab the fur. Wrong one. Can't remember how much it was. Drop off that. Stop and clear that. Let's make the bed. We are doing decorating with furniture later on. Again, we need a lot more of the copper. That's just coziness. I thought it'd be something to store stuff in. Cabinets, wardrobes, candlesticks. That's kind of neat, man. Beeswax. Be working on that and all the farming stuff here pretty soon. Oh, a desk lamp, too. Glass, electronics. Oh, speaking of glass. Hold on. Let's get the wood going while we're looking at stuff. Is glass tier 3? It's aluminum. It is. So what are we going to be needing for this? Some of the epoxy. I don't know what else. I don't know what tin is. Like the tin of the items in there. I like the angled wall. We need some iron. Maybe that's silicate we make, or glass we make from silicate? I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's do the bed real quick. Alright, so pick it up. Place the new one. Yeah, there we go. Should we do it at an angle? Let's change it up. Well, let's just leave it normal. Let's not get too weird here with stuff. There we go, man. Got some fur up there. Nice and comfy, just saying. I like it, dude. Let's set our respawn point. It is almost time to sleep. I can stay up here for right now until we get some other stuff for decorations. And speaking of that, how is our oxygen? It is out. Change this out real quick. Very nice. I like this thing a lot. Need to fill that up here soon. Alright, so what I want to do out here is get rid of the slopes. I like the slope roof. Again, I like having it different here than it is up there. Kind of changes up the look. Keeps it from being just too boxed in. But I really want to have... There's a tree there. Really want to have this kind of connected, right? And we can't do it with the slopes. We're missing a part for that. So we'll go ahead and break this down. Use some of these on the front. And then do the normal slope so we can actually connect it all the way around. Have a proper wraparound deck. I think I have all the parts made up now for that. We got these. We got those. Of course, we'll sleep first before we do this. And then out here, I've been looking at it. I don't like how big this is. It doesn't really fit in too well. So what we're going to do is break down all of this part, right? Maybe leave this section out here. I'm not too sure yet. If anything, we're going to back it down to about right here. And then for the top part, seems how we don't need the rain collector because we have the, the whole league right here. I want to take the slopes, the narrow ones from the back, and then put them up here. See how that looks. Let's take a nap real quick, and then we'll start on all that. But yeah, the wood in here looks very, very nice. There we go. So our buff right now is 20 minutes. 136%, it says. So 14 on stamina, or on health and regen. 7 on stamina and regen. -7 on food. -7 on water consumption. That's not too bad, man. Speaking of water, let's grab a drink. We'll start on the back side here. Get that done. Work on the front. And see where we're at in life. I like the storages. They look very, very nice, too, on the inside. Alright, so for this... let's break these down. I don't know if we need to move the posts. These, they might be fine where they are. We're overweight. It happens. Let's start by... oh, we need the other angled ones, right? Let's attach without having a slope. Wait, go back. It will. It'll kind of attach to this one. Want to get some of that weight out of our inventory. Let's grab the proper parts so we don't have things break. Actually, do we need those? Hold on. Let's see something. If I remove this one... oh, we're fine, man. We're fine. Alright, so... place you there. We will use this. Okay, we need to change a type to this one. The doors, dude. The doors, the windows. I think we need the wall down for it to attach to, right? Or the other roof tile. Oh, there we go, dude. That looks so much better. We'll move this post to the end right here, too. Remove these. And place down these. There we go. And I got some more of the beams, too. Let's set there. Seems like we should have them there. Remove this one and move it over. Oh, that looks so much better, dude. So much better. Let's drop off a couple parts. Just for weight reasons. Actually, this we can go ahead and destroy these. That's good. Let's drop off the wood over here. There we go. Weight is kind of sorted. Alright, so this side over here. Should have left one of those parts. Can I clip in over here? We might be able to. Absolutely. And then do the triangles. Really sucks that we don't have the other ones, man. With the slopes. That'll kind of get rid of this, too. So somebody stops running into it. Don't want to name names, but we all know who it is. One there. One here. One there. Dude, that thing, we're going to fight. I'm telling you. Is that too big of a stretch? Do we need to have... I think so. Let's see how it looks. Ah, so much better, man. So much better. Need some torches out here as well. And speaking of that, I made up one of the wall torches. Let's test it out real quick. And we'll work on the front side there. Okay, so it's small. We can put it on corners if we want. I like it. Let's set this one up right here. Now, will the torch catch that on fire? Is that a thing? I know we do science with a lot of stuff, but I prefer not to science this because that could be very dangerous. Turn this off. Seems like about the same amount for the most part. That actually seems like more. No? Kind of. So we change over to these. Like this one. Of course, will get probably right here. Have to space them out. So we'll need roughly 2, 4, some up here, 6, 8, 10 or 12 of them. Should be enough. Do we have stuff for these? It's not made there. It's made over here. Iron ingots. That's a thing. It's very expensive. So let's do one more just to match that side. Our iron is severely low. Okay. I did go ahead and make up the part that we need for the next video. This guy. Just so that we don't run out and not be able to craft it, right? Alright, so one of those. Just 2 for right now. Give me your wood. And we'll pick you up. And we'll pick up this one as well, just to get it out of the way. We do need some on the back deck, so maybe we'll move these over there. We'll do one more here. I think that's correct. There we go, man. It does seem like a ton more light than the stand-up points. All right, cool. So that's done. Let's move these outside. We'll just put one, like right here. I want it to be under this so that the storms don't put them out. Eventually, we'll have the stand-up ones. We'll have some power here before too long as well. Hopefully before too long. I mean, eventually we will, right? Nice, man. Nice. I like it, dude. I like it. All right. Ah, man. Makes me feel so much better having that connect properly. So, front side. How are we on weight? We're doing good. So, I'm not sure if this will work properly. Like I'm thinking. But we'll see. Is that... Okay, that's what we want. So 3 of those. And then we definitely need... Of course not. Okay, so that's a... We need a right part, right? Absolutely. All right, so that's good there. Do we need some of the beams going up? Possibly, maybe? Let's see how it looks from down here. I don't know if we need any of the beams, because the thing is, it'll show on the inside too if we have them. Right, it'll show right there. I don't think so. I think it'll be fine like it is. I like it. It's nice, man. It's nice. All right. So, for sure, we're keeping these down here. At least 6 of them. What? We need some. Let's make 1. Let's make 2 for sure. I don't want to overmake them. Extremely expensive. I'm thinking we'll need 3 more, though. I think I want to go out 1 more level. But again, let's make sure before we do anything drastic. Okay, that's done. So, if we leave this one, we can leave that there on the side. And still have a way to get down if we want to do fishing over there. Let's pick all these up because we're not going to use them at all. Oh, it's the weird one. Let's do this. Easiest way to pick these up. Time-wise, it is. Again, not sure why these are different than the other build parts. Kind of weird, man. Kind of strange. And then pick up these. I think we will come out some. Just so that it's not square with the rest of the base. It's already pretty square up front here as it is. I don't really like how the front looks here. But we're kind of stuck with it. We could, you know what? We could add in 1 more floor here. It'd be U-shaped. Kind of change it up. Only leave those there. Let's do that. So we'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those. And 2 more of the railings. 5 and 2. Fantastic. And then put these back onto craft. Yeah. Oh, we need railings for the front too, though. Right? Some of these? The new ones? I think so. Let's sort this out first. Okay, so that's done there. We'll use the proper railings up there too. And then let's put that away. Which way do we go with these? That way, right? No. Yes. That too much? It might be. Let's move the railings first. That might be a little bit too much. So much stuff. So much stuff. The windows, dude. The windows. I can't believe there's no other window coverings or doors to put on the base. It's kind of weird, man. Just saying. Alright. Kind of crowded. A little bit awkward. That's that's too much, dude. It's too much. Let's leave it like we had it. Look, man, again, like I always say, you don't know until you know, you know? But that is definitely a little bit too much. Now, if it was the narrow ones, that would work. But they're kind of weird. We don't have the half railings to cap them off, or else I would. Because we can free place the normal railings on them. We just don't have a way to cap off the half parts. Alright, so that's sorted out there. I like the drop down. It's nice. It's nice. Fast way to get off of the top deck. So, we're not going to use these again. We'll just use normal railings. Now, this side will do a gate. I like keeping this closed off because of the wildlife. I mean, it might be fine. Really? Just do a normal one right here. Or leave it open. I'm really enjoying the building in this game. It's not too bad. We forgot these right here. How's that same, Junior? Oh, I can't reach it. Can I reach it from the inside? 1. 2. Fantastic. Is that side done? It is. There we go. Alright, so can we see the clay? We can't. Let's put down another one of these here. Okay, so we need 2 of the normal railings. And then 1 gate, potentially. I don't think we're going to do the gate. We need 2 railings regardless. Two railings. Oh, we don't have a interior gate. Right? Oh, problem solved right there. Alright, 2 of those. Craft. Things take forever. So technically, our whole base should be now store-proof. Up to tier 5. I don't think we've seen tier 6, 7, or 8 yet. Double check before we go. I think we're done all the way around. Turn the light on just for some extra light. Under there is all nice and done. Over here's good. I don't see anywhere where we missed the pillars. I want to open those up too, up top. I think we might be kind of set. Okay, so out here's done. Double check inside. We'll try to work on getting some of those. Like I said, next video will be setting up the contact device for the missions. And then we're doing another cave run after. I really like these. They all kind of match too, right? With the floors and stuff. That's the main thing, is having all the textures the same. This, we got to work on it. We got to work on it. I don't know what to do. We got to do something, though. That's good there. Open you. Open you. You. And you. Can we reach these? I think this one was kind of weird on the other side because of the railing. Please don't break a leg. Please! Don't break a leg. I'm not sure what height you break your legs at. I'd prefer not to figure it out. Do we have a roof tile? I want to make some scaffolding real quick. We have to get up there. That's all. Let's make it in our inventory. Just one. Just for some scaffolding. Perfect. Haven't seen thatch either yet, so give us a chance to check that out. We kind of skipped that and went right to wood. I mean, for good reason. Oh, that looks fantastic, dude. Oh, man. We need this outside the base. Hold on. Let's fix the window. And I want to look at this. Let's do it right here. I don't want to go outside because I don't want it to get broke while we're looking at it. Don't catch on fire. I just want to see. That kind of works. Now that is a very nice thatch roof. Again, man, Ark really needs to up their game on building stuff. It even moves too. This game runs so much better as well, which is kind of weird because to me, it's a lot more foliage, a lot more, of course, with the weather events. So there's more going on, right? It just looks so much better. Makes me wish that we built a thatch building. I mean, it would get destroyed pretty quick, but looks fantastic. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. Dude, well, not too bad of a day. Very long day for me. Kind of a shorter video for you, I think. I'm not sure what the time will get edited down to. But the refining wood over here takes forever, man. Had to go out and get some more of the stone as well for doing our building, but I like it. Overall, looks very nice. Plenty of room for upgrading. We still got to work on the torches. Next video, we're working on the contact device to see what the missions are all about, or what that device is all about. And we'll kind of go from there. Want to do some more cave runs as well. We are kind of low on the copper as well as the iron. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.